Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today we are going to be continuing with our work overhauling the roof of the Nether as part of one of our many goals to finish up before the end of the year, including things like building a great bridge, finishing Gillier Village, finishing the house finally. Yeah, you know, I don't really know if we're finishing all of these by the end of the year, because it's the Nether roof project has become something. We're now building a pyramid up there. We're covering the whole thing in moss and moss carpets. It's a lot. It's a lot is what we're doing. But we're not going to slow down. We're not going to rest. We're going to continue our work. And today, I'm going to build roads. We're taking all the dirt we've got. We're going back up to the roof of the Nether. And I'm going to build... Is that all the dirt we got? I'm getting all the dirt we got. We're going back up to the roof of the Nether. And the goal is we're going to stay there until we have built roads out of dirt path between all of the portals. We're going to figure out exactly how the highway is going to look. This is probably going to take really a long time to record, but end up being a very short video, because I'm probably going to cut most of it out, because it's mostly going to be me putting down dirt and then right-clicking that dirt with a shovel, which is not going to be super engaging, I don't think. Oh, well, I guess there's the answer to the question from yesterday. These guys, they do spawn in smaller units, probably on single blocks. So much for that great idea. Where did all of my guards go? I know they didn't die. I think a lot of them have just wandered off in search of prey. Right? They're not content to just stay here. They're probably looking for villagers to protect, and there's none in the roof of the Nether. But, right, well this can go now. So for here, I'm probably not going to go ahead and collect all of the moss carpet at this time. Basically, we're just going to clear up the pale moss and replace it with dirt. Did I bring these with me? Yeah, I did. I genuinely could not remember if I picked those up. We're going to pick up the moss carpet, and we'll kind of replace it with path, and we'll worry about clearing up the rest of the moss that's on the ground and replacing it with big moss blocks, and then putting the carpet back down on top of it later. For right now, it's all about roads. Rivers and roads! Actually, we could do rivers and roads if we wanted to. They would have to be rivers of lava, but we could do that. Well, that took longer than anticipated just to get this bit done. I decided to do sort of a thing where, like, this goes to here, and then this crosses over, and then there's these smaller roads that lead back to the main road, and I'm already thinking that these need to be redone, because these ended up a lot smaller than this one, so we'd probably have it break off and go to right there instead. But I can't be thinking about that right now. I can't be thinking about that, because that's going to be the enemy of actually finishing all this. I've been here for half an hour, just doing this. We're nowhere near the other ones. And then unfortunately disregard what I said earlier about not picking up the moss, because I clearly have to pick this moss up. Can't put down the road otherwise. We'll leave all the green moss around it, though. Alright, got this little winding path finished. This is all the dirt that was required here, as you can see, for this nice little winding road. Maybe winding a little too aggressively at parts, but this is what's left of the dirt. Of all the dirt, of both of those containers of dirt that we brought with us, that's now granted those weren't full containers, but that's not a lot of dirt to work with here. I gotta do something about this. This is problematic. This is my home portal as well. That makes it even worse. What happened to my guards? Hey! What are you doing over there? Ignoring the fact that this needs to be reworked to be slightly wider. I guess what we're gonna go ahead and do is, I guess we need to kind of plot out how this is gonna work. I suppose what I'd like to do... I can foresee a future where there's paths going everywhere. So there's this path going off from here up to here. And then it intercepts and goes over to here. But there's also a path that goes over to here. There's also a path that goes over to there. And like all these paths like intersect it with like a real city. But that's going to take so long and require so many resources. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know how I arrived at this as a project that I wanted to undertake, but I tell you what, we need to have, like, main roads. We need to have one main road that snakes its way between all of these, and then we can come back and have additional roads that branch off and connect up and go different places. And I'm thinking this is a part of the main road right here, and it's going to swoop down here and connect up to there, and then we'll ultimately lead at the base of the pyramid. It's also going to come up here, and it's going to connect up right there. and it's going to go up to here and connect up to there, and then that'll connect up to it. So the main road, I think we should just build the, you know what? The Great East-West Road is going to connect from here all the way over to here at the ice shack. And then any other connections we'll worry about later. They're not going to be a part of the Great East-West Road. Maybe there will be a road that goes north and south mostly, but actually at an angle. So it cuts between here, intersects the Great East-West Road, and then goes all the way up to here. So from there, always sticking to the southern half of these, just kind of like intercepts the Great East-West Road, and then continues down. Maybe it even just like swoops down, so like right there, and then comes down. Yes. So the remaining dirt's gonna go that way. And there it is. All the dirt that I brought with us. All the dirt that I thought in my mind, yeah, that ought to be able to reach. No. No, not at all. Not at all, my friends. Not even close. Look, we're not even halfway on the Great East. Well, I'll tell you what. No, we are. We're over halfway. If the full length of the Great East-West Highway is from here to here, we're definitely past that middle part. I was going to say we're not halfway because we weren't halfway between here and here. But no, if you look at the whole span of it, we're doing great. We're doing spectacularly right now. The Great East-West Highway is doing swell. We're crushing it right now. Wonderful work. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.